What is up, guys? My name is Alex, and today I'm going to be doing a slightly different kind of video on my channel. So in the last couple of days I finished up my potential player ratings predictions on FIFA 17. So today I decided to start another series on my channel. So what I'm going to be doing is potential team transfers for this summer in 2016. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick a team, and I'm going to go do some research on their summer 2016 potential transfer targets. And for today's video, we're going to start off with Arsenal. I decided to go look at some of their potential transfers apart from the ones that they've already completed, such as that young defender, the winger, and their Xhaka, I think, was the third one. They have a lot of transfers on their transfer target list, or at least Wenger has, and some of these could be some big signings. So without further ado, let's get straight on to the transfers. Okay, so up first we have Barcelona's Arda Turan. He's a right mid and a left mid, defaults to a right mid, but can play on both sides. He's a very talented 29-year-old Turkish player, I think is how old he is. Barcelona has been talking about the fact that they are willing to sell him just 12 months after signing him from Atletico Madrid. And they've indicated to Arsenal that they want 20 million, even though Arda Turan and his manager have both come out and said that they haven't heard anything from Arsenal yet, and they plan on staying at Barcelona for another year at least. As well as the fact that Arda Turan has only had 18 appearances for Barcelona, 9 of which were used as substitutions, so he didn't actually start for them for half his matches. And Arsenal wouldn't mind having him, probably be a starting right winger for them. Along with that, Chelsea, Galatasaray, and Fenerbahce are also interested in the talented Turkishman, and I definitely think Arsenal should go after him. He's very talented, he's a very good dribbler, player, whatever you want to say, and I think he's very talented, in my opinion he is. And I think it could happen if Arsenal actually make a move for him. Okay, so moving on to the second player, we have Moussa Sissoko, the Newcastle relegated man, the French Euros finalist. He plays cam, plays right mid as well. He recently got relegated with Newcastle, but he's openly come out and said that he wants to stay in England, and if he can't find a team in England, he'll go out and try and switch to a different league, but he does want to stay in the top flight of football. He definitely wants to play with big players and, have top level matches with his opponents. He's definitely come out and said that multiple times actually. And Arsenal are the front runners for his signature, which is quite interesting considering we brought in another midfielder, Granit Xhaka, and Arsene Wenger is going for yet another midfielder again. So we'll see how that goes for them, and let's move on to the third player. Okay, so this one doesn't come as a shocker that Arsenal are finally going after some striker that could actually bring in some goals. Giroud might have to actually hit the bench for once, and we might get a good striker. So we have Alexandre Lacazette, the Lyon Frenchman. Had a fantastic season, had a really good Euros as well. He doesn't want any transfer drama is what he's come out and said, and that he wants to make a quick fire move to a team. And his prime destination, I believe, was a BPL team. And currently there's 2 teams in for him. It's Arsenal and West Ham. Both of them are leading the pursuit. And because he doesn't want any transfer drama, there could be definitely some signings going on in the BPL of Lacazette and Arsenal. And I think we will definitely see Lacazette in FIFA 17 in the BPL. So the fourth player of 6 on this transfer targets for Arsenal is Matthias Ginter. He's 22 years old. He's a very young player. Plays for Borussia Dortmund. He's a center back and a right back. And he's apparently one of Borussia Dortmund's sensations, or one of their stars, if you want to call it. There's 2 teams that are leading the pursuit for him. It's Arsenal and Wolfsburg, both of which want Matthias Ginter's signature for their team. And Arsenal could offer 10 million. It's what's been lurking around. Apparently Arsene Wenger wants to bring him in as a defensive, potential defensive player in the future, maybe get some starts in the season if he signs for us this year, as well as the fact that Arsene Wenger is hoping that if he doesn't bring in those 10 million offer yet, he's hoping that Dortmund don't sell to rivals Wolfsburg, because that could definitely hurt them and help their opposing team. And I guess that's what Arsene Wenger is hoping that happens actually, so he doesn't sell. we'll see what he does with the 10 million that he could be offering for him. Let's move on to the fifth and penultimate player of this episode. Okay, so the penultimate player of this episode is, I don't even want to try and pronounce it, but I'm going to go for it either way. I think it's pronounced Denayer. He's a young 21-year-old center back, plays for Manchester City. He's been loaned out for multiple years in a row. I think it was Celtic one season, Galatasaray another. And he's got a lot of potential. Very good player, in my opinion. Started for Belgium in the Euro several times. And he's not a starter for Manchester City, which isn't surprising exactly, considering Manchester City have Company, Otamendi, Di Michelis, and along with the fact that they could be trying to sign Bonucci, but that's going to be for a different episode. And so he's definitely not going to be starting for Manchester City anytime soon. So if Arsenal do, get him real quick, he could be starting for them, because we are quite short on center backs. Some good center backs that are very high quality. And Arsene Wenger could take Denayer to the next level. So the final player of this episode, this is the one that I believe is the most crucial, the one that I think won't happen at all, but the one that I hope that will happen the most. It's Gonzalo Higuain, the Napoli-Argentine striker, 28 years old, has scored 91 goals in 146 games for Napoli in 3 years that he's played for them after leaving Real Madrid. I think it's absolutely insane how good of a striker he is. Has more than a goal every 2 games. I would think that he would want to leave, considering he's personally said that he wants to leave the club, and Napoli refuses to let him go for a very high price, and that is 94.5 million euros, or 80 million pounds if you want a conversion for that. It's an absolutely incredible amount. It's insane to even think that a team would be willing to sell a 28-year-old striker for that much. But I guess if Arsenal go for it, it could be one of the best signings that they make. But to be honest, knowing Arsene Wenger, I doubt he'll be signing any big players this summer. He's already signed Granit Xhaka for just over 30 million. If you know how Arsenal work, they'll make one signing per transfer window that's big, and then they won't sign anyone else. So I don't think that they'll be signing Higuain this season. That's why, it's very overpriced in my opinion for such a good striker, but I don't think he's worth that much. It's not like he's Luis Suarez or anything like that. And Arsenal would most likely drop their pursuit for Gonzalo Higuain if the price doesn't drop any lower than it is. So with that being the end of the video, I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below if you haven't already. My name has been Alex. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Peace.